Okay, move. Move. Okay, move back. Hello everyone, hello, good evening and welcome to Change Your Body by Transformation. And yes, my name is CHEONG, and tonight I'm back to do this weekly practical tips for all our friends at the Change Your Body community who are participating with us the 2023 CYB Change and Trim and Fit Challenge. Yay! Yeah. So as you can see, while we are doing this live streaming right now, we certainly want to welcome all our friends out there who have tuned in with us for the very first time. But at the same time, you also realize that, hey, we have a real audience right now listening to this sharing at our LOFT community space. Okay, let's hear another applause. Thank you. Yes. Alright, so yes, I hope you hear the applause, and then yeah, we really certainly welcome you to tune in at our live stream, but at the same time, we hope that you can also join us at our LOFT community. So like I was saying, tonight, our main sharing is about weekly practical tips that is going to help everybody achieve that breakthrough in your weight management initiative that we're working on for the longest time. So I very strongly believe that whatever we're going to share tonight is going to help everybody. So if you have been experiencing some kind of stagnation, or a bit of a bottleneck so far, yeah, maybe what we're going to share with you tonight may really help you to achieve that. All right. So if you haven't done that already, maybe remember to like our live streaming and also join our Change Your Body community, because all the tips that we're going to share are so practical. Why so practical? Because you can use it on a daily basis. And of course, we want to take the opportunity to say hello to all our challengers in the 2023 CYB Trim and Fit Challenge. And tonight, we are doing this program also to support all our challengers on a week-by-week basis, so that they know exactly what to do, so that they can see solid and sustainable progress every week until they cross that finishing line with the flying colors. Yes, so thank you for tuning in. Okay, so, well, a bit of understanding about what is this 2023 CYB Trim and Fit Challenge all about? Okay? Yeah, so let me show you the slide, which is understanding what is this CYB Trim and Fit Challenge is about. All right? Yep. Okay. So you can see from the slide, all right, this CYB Trim and Fit Challenge is really a 8 weeks weight management challenge, okay, that we are running right now. The interesting thing about this challenge is that it is a team-based challenge. That means all of us, 3 people come together to form a team, and they challenge one specific goals over 8 weeks or 60 days. So all of us, all the 3 team members have to contribute the same amount of work in terms of achieving the final goals that they are working on. So the team can choose to either lose weight or lose fat or even beef up muscles. So this makes it very interesting and very effective because when you're working as a team of 3, right, there's no free rider. Everybody must do their part so that not only you see individual progress for yourself, but overall as a team, you are also making the mark. All right, and therefore we always tell our friends this is probably the best and the most effective weight management challenge that anyone should join, because a lot of our friends have joined before. In fact, more than 300, nearing 480 have joined and have seen very high success rate. All right, and then the best part is that not only you are doing as a team, therefore you are no longer doing alone. We have one whole big community called the Change Your Body community, okay, doing week by week support for all our challenges. And so therefore we are really hoping that we can grow this community so that, you know, more and more people can join us and also in the end benefit, and then we can all work together to achieve the optimal health and the sustainable body transformation that we're all looking for. So yeah, today is actually week 4. As you can see, this is an 8 weeks program. Okay, so we are now into week 4, and then some of our challenges, because of the different registration periods, some of them are actually still in the week 3, which is fine. Okay, but in the end, we will just all finish the 8 weeks together, correct now? Okay, so if challenges you are watching right now, okay, give me a thumbs up. Okay, like the live stream, or even drop me a message at the comment box. Okay, remember to do that, huh? Okay, don't just sit and then don't do anything. Okay, all right. Yeah. So that's so much a very brief introduction about the 2023 CYB Trim and Fit Challenge, and then actually overall, as a community, okay, for sustainable weight management, body transformation, and of course, optimal health, we are basically advocating a few things. First of all is that, you know, we really want to focus more on the 70% dietary approach vis-a-vis 30% workout, which means that we are focusing more on the dietary realignment for most people. Why we have such a higher focus in terms of dietary management is simply because we believe that, you know, out of 24 hours, okay, most people spend more time eating than exercising. And I think this is totally true because you think about it from morning until now. Okay, have you been exercising or more, or have you been eating more? All right. Yeah, so naturally, most people are spending more time eating instead of exercising. And then, therefore, we have to focus on the root of the problem, which is, helping everybody to change the dietary habit. We are not asking you to diet, we are not asking you to starve. In fact, we are asking you to relook into the concept of food. Okay, choose your food right, eat your food right, and especially understanding even more importantly why nutrients is also an essential part of our food that we eat. Okay, we can't just be eating food because it's delicious and tasty. We also must make sure that we are eating it because it is very nutritious at the same time. So this 8 weeks program, this 8 weeks challenge, all right, we are going to run it with this philosophy of 70% dietary approach and 30% workout. And in fact, we don't want people to diet, and it's so important. And at the end of the day, you know, I always say this, even if you are very active kind of people, right, you have to recognize that you can never exercise yourself out of a bad diet. Okay, so that is very important. Yes, so quickly, we also want to look at, you know, what we have been doing for the last 3 to 4 weeks. All right, so for the first 2 weeks, okay, what we have done is actually really sharing and teaching all our challengers and our participants, you know, how to, you know, calculate their calories intake on a daily basis so that they can develop a very controlled meal plan that really focus on how to achieve calories maintenance, or if not deficit, but definitely not calories surplus. All right. So the first 2 weeks, we want our challengers to focus on this very basic concept. That means knowing what is your BMR, your basal metabolic rate, and knowing exactly what you are eating on a daily basis, so that you can always control the amount of calories they're eating. Okay, without fasting, without dieting, because we tell them every day you still need to eat 3 meals every day. Correct or not? Yeah, so that was what we have been doing for the first week and second week. So for the third week and going on into this week, all right, we broaden this concept about diet a little bit more by introducing nutrition into it. Because behind all the food that we're eating, okay, beyond tasty and delicious, we already said that all the food contain calories. Okay, number one. Okay, but at the same time, all the food that we eat also contain protein, also contain fiber, fat, and carbs. And therefore, we have to understand, based on our BMR, how much nutrition in terms of protein, fiber, fat, and carbs, how much you should be eating on a daily basis. And therefore, from there, we want all our participants and everybody to be able to develop and understand their very own nutrition plan. So, yeah, if you are listening up to now, I guess you also realize that, okay, all the things that we are sharing in terms of practical tips on a weekly basis are actually applicable to you also. Anyone and everyone can use our practical tip. You may not join our 2023 CYB Trim and Fit Challenge. Anyhow, all these practical tips, you can still use it. So maybe it's time right now you start counting your daily calories intake and compare it to your BMR so that you know you are never overeating in terms of calories. And therefore, from there, you must start to develop a new habit of seeing food in terms of calories, protein, fiber, carbs, and fat, so that you are also making sure that you are eating the right nutrients to keep you energized and nourished the entire day, which is very important. Okay, so in fact, we are, like I said, today is still the week 4, okay, and we're moving to week 5. So we are really wanting our challengers to focus one thing at a time. So the first thing was calories counting vis-a-vis the BMR. Second thing is understanding the nutrients that is in the food at the same time. So once this is achieved, we always share with all our challengers, we almost can guarantee you by you doing these 2 things, you could be easily losing up to 4 or minimally 3 kg already. And then probably even seeing some percentage of your fat dropping. So, to all our challengers out there, if you are showing good progress results so far, maybe you want to drop us in the comment and tell us what is your progress so far. Correct or not? Okay? Actually, there's no good or bad improvement. There's only small and big improvement. As long as you make improvement, it's good enough. Okay, so let's share and tell me more about whether you are making progress or not. Okay, if you are not, also don't be despair. Like what we always say. Okay, stick to the plan. Okay, don't anyhow change the plan. Okay, if it's not working yet, it means that you are not working hard enough. That's all. Don't worry. All right. So this is what we've been doing for the last 3 or 4 weeks. So moving into the week 5, all right, what we're going to do is really to get everybody to boost your metabolism, okay, by getting more active. So this is what I want to share tonight in terms of what you need to do to boost your metabolism and why boosting metabolism is so important in terms of effective and sustainable weight management. All right, so we're going to be sharing that definitely. All right, so maybe before I go into that topic proper, quickly I want to also, talk about, how I develop, my nutritional plan and also my meal plan by showing, okay, what I can do, okay, to some of our viewers out there in case you miss our episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. So tonight I can just give you a quick understanding. So everything is based on BMR, okay, which is basal metabolic rate. Okay, and basal metabolic is so important because effectively your or my personal BMR is like our engine capacity. All right, basically our BMR determines the amount of calories or energy that we require or our body can burn on a daily basis. All right, so your BMR is not the same as my BMR. Understand? Okay, because we all got different engine. All right. Okay, so you look at my chart, right? I am about 1,819 calories, meaning every day my body would need at least 10 calories to burn, and then I can sustain healthily over time. All right. So if you want to know more about your BMR, if you're not sure what is your BMR, you can also drop me a message in the comment box. Okay, we'll get back to you because there's a way to calculate. All right, and also if not, we can use the highly advanced InBody 770 body composition analyzer to help you to determine. Okay, this is a very amazing analyzer that's going to be accurately compute and actually weigh and find out what is your BMR. All right, you can also join us over this Sunday to do this weighing at the same time. Okay, I'll come back with the details later. So you can see, right, for my meal plan, right, based on 18-19 calories a day, all right, I try to tell myself, cannot eat above 18-19, all right, over 3 meals. That is what we want to show to all our friends out there. All right, and then in order to help me control the calories intake and not sacrificing, the nutrition intake, okay, I also use the Body Key replacement shake to help me with the protein powder to help me start the day with my breakfast. So therefore, this is how I plan my everyday meal in terms of calories counting. And once based on this, right, I actually go on and talk about the nutritional requirement. All right, and there's a way to calculate it, okay, using my BMR again. You see, I keep talking about BMR, all right. BMR is so important. So it's so important for you to find out what's your BMR, correct or not? All right, so based on my BMR, all right, and then in terms of my protein, I need to be eating about 30% of my BMR in terms of calories per day. And for my carbs, I need to eat about 40% of my BMR and 30% of fat based on my BMR. And in terms of fiber, I need to make sure that I have 30 grams every day. So you look at this chart, okay, very quickly I will know that, wow, okay, how much I need in terms of protein, which is 136 grams, which is quite a lot, isn't it? 136 grams is a lot. And then my fiber, I need 30 grams. My fat, I need about 61 grams. You think it's a lot? It's actually not a lot because 1 teaspoon of fat is already 4 grams. So meaning I can have only about 15 teaspoons a day. 15 teaspoons. The 1 teaspoon means the spoon that you use to stir your kopi and your teh, All right, so it's not a lot. And then in terms of carbs, I can have, I should not have more than 182 grams on a daily basis. Okay, so this is how we talk about the nutrition plan and also the meal plan. All right. So as you can see, if you want to know more about your nutrition plan, you want to know about meal plan, you can also message us, and then we will definitely help you to compute that. Okay, because this is the kind of information that we feel that everybody need to know. In fact, all our challenges for the 2023 CYB Trim and Fit Challenge, no BMR, right? Yeah. you know your calories intake, right?
Yes.
You know your meal plan, right?
Yes.
Yes, of course. Why? Because they join the Change Your Body community and also join the challenge. All right, so this is very important. All right, we must be able to apply the right message, the right information and right knowledge so that, you know, we are always doing the effective stuff to help improve our health and improve our life. Okay, so therefore, this is what we've been doing for the last 3 to 4 weeks. At this point, I also want to take the chance to highlight a specific point to all our viewers out there. Okay, you know, typically we always hear people saying, all right, how come this one is this slide? Salah. Okay, can I? Yeah, this slide first. Okay, let's see this slide first. Well, see, we want to see the metabolism slide first. Yeah, let's talk about this slide. Because typically, our friends always say that, "Ayo, I'm getting old already, so my metabolism is slowing down." So tonight, we are going to correct you, okay? Interestingly, the metabolism will slow down is not necessarily because of age. It's got nothing to do with age. It's more to do with your body composition. All right? This is to say, all right, if your body has more fat, naturally, your body will burn less calories. But your body got more muscles, your body, that means the calories that you require on a daily basis will be higher. Which means that if you are more muscular, regardless of your age, naturally your metabolism will be higher. So a lot of people say, oh, as you age, right, my metabolism slow down. Aiyo, so I eat anything also fat easily. That is not exactly true. The reason why, if you are already experiencing that, oh, I get older already, my metabolism slow down, is because you have not been active due to your age. It's like that one, right? You see the young children, right, run around, very active, correct or not? And then you see, as you get older and older, you're very lazy to move. So the less you move, right, therefore you realize your muscles are not exactly sustained or even building. Instead, your muscle is just, you're losing muscle. So over time, as you lose more and more muscles because you don't move as much, right? And then somehow, because of the food you eat, you pile up more fat. Then therefore, naturally your metabolism will be low, right? Correct or not? So the reality is that metabolism is really about your body composition. It's not about age. That's why, you know, we call our community, Change Your Body. Okay? We cannot change your age, but we can change your body. Once you change your body, make it more muscular, if not, at least reduce some fat lah, okay? Then you will see that your metabolism will be higher. All right, so you get the idea right now, right? Okay, metabolism is really more about your body composition, and it's not about your age, which is very important. And therefore, we are to talk about the last slide again, okay? Which is this total daily energy expenditure, TDEE. All right. You see, like what I said just now, right? Overall, okay, on a daily basis, my body will need at least the BMR amount of calories in order to be sustainable. So, meaning I need about 1,819 calories every day. That is my BMR to sustain. Okay? Meaning also my body can only burn 1,819. Alright? But this is not exactly all true because actually the overall, there is a total daily energy expenditure. Okay, so the BMR actually only constitute 70% of my total energy only. Amazing, right? Okay, that means 1,819 calories only takes up about 70% of my total energy. Another 10% actually comes from the food thermic effect. Food thermic effect means based on the food you eat every day, the process of the food being digested and then processed in our body, right? It also consumes some energy. All right, so it will add on to the total energy that will burn on a daily basis. Okay, and on And then the final 20%, it would be the physical activity that you are doing. All right. So maybe, you know, if you are a more receptionist, or you are more the office worker type, right? Then you may have to bring this 20% a bit lower, maybe only 10 or maybe 5%. But if you are a professional workout instructor, wow, maybe you can boost it out to about 30%. Okay, so therefore you understand this is what we mean by you know, the total energy. Because a lot of friends always ask us this question, say that, hey, how come you always tell everybody to eat every day using the BMR as a basis, okay, as a guideline. Try not to eat more than your BMR. They say it's not very correct because actually there's a total daily energy expenditure. You see, the problem is that why we always advise our friends, our challengers to eat based on your BMR is because I don't know how active you are, ma. Correct or not? You say you active, right? But actually you don't active, then how I know? Okay, or not? So you have to be honest with yourself. You know, if you know that you are more the active type, yes, then you can add in the physical activity side. If not, I can only try to be as safe as possible to ask you to use your BMR as a basis. Okay, which is why tonight we want to talk about how you can enhance your metabolism, which is really focusing on the physical activity part. I'm not asking you to eat more because you say, hey, the food thermic effect got 10%. I eat more, I burn more. Don't joke with me. Don't joke with yourself. Okay? Don't joke with yourself. Don't say I eat more, I burn more. No, okay? All right, it's only 10% food thermic effect. All right, we should be focusing on how we can boost our BMR and also how to boost our physical activity. All right, so I repeat again, as you can see, really, based on my chart, remember, your body is like an engine, like a car engine, okay? At 1,819 calories, I am like a 1.8 cc luxury car. But if you are only 1,100 cc, 1,100 calories, you are like a Suzuki Swift, okay? Small car, okay? So you understand, if you are the small engine type, don't anyhow eat, no. Correct or not? Okay? The more you eat, right, I tell you, you cannot burn it away, you all start to accumulate in your body. All right, so remember, based on my calculation, all right, you can see, if I'm really the active type, okay, I can keep up a little bit more of my activeness, right? You can see that my total daily energy expenditure can be as high as 2,599. Wow, it's a lot, right? Suddenly you realize a lot of people listen, wow, all my audience say, wow, I can eat a lot, Wow, I can eat a lot, Yeah, maybe you should start counting now. Take your BMR. Okay, our friends here, right? You can watching this. You can take your BMR. You divide by 0.7. You divide by 0.7. That would be the total amount. You divide by 0.7, and then times 20%. Okay, you can calculate this whole thing out and know your eventual total daily expenditure. Okay. But you know, we calculate, I want to show you this, it's not to tell you can eat more. Because like I said earlier, if you are not the active type, you are very, very the snake type, every day winter sleeping type, 冬眠叫什么? Hibernation type, correct or not? You cannot anyhow eat. Yo, don't anyhow. Okay, this is very scary. Alright? Okay, we'd rather be more cautious than to overestimate ourselves, correct or not? Okay? So, you know, this is how I calculate, okay, and then you also can try it out and you know, okay. But the point is, please be honest with yourself, okay. So right now, we want to talk about how you can boost your TDEE and really how we can improve your metabolism so that, you know, you can actually burn more in terms of your calories requirement on a daily basis. And like I said earlier, okay, metabolism is truly not a reflection of your age, is because of your body composition. Yes, so the only way to change your BMR is to change your body composition. Like I said, okay, if you can improve the percentage of muscles in your overall body, reduce the percentage of fat in your overall body, then naturally your BMR, your metabolism, will also change. You get what I mean? Alright? So, in order to improve your exercise, improve your muscles and reduce fat, the way to do it is other than eating right, eating correctly. The other thing will be working out, being more active. Alright? You can eat to reduce fat, but you want to increase muscles, you have to do workout. You cannot eat to increase muscles. You can eat properly to reduce fat, but you cannot eat to increase muscles. I say that again, you can eat properly to reduce fat, but you cannot eat and then increase muscle one. In order to increase muscle, you have to do workout, you have to do exercise, you have to be more active than usual. That's why we come back to the change your body approach, why we talk about, 70% dietary and 30% workout. Alright, because most people is not the muscular problem. Most people is too much fat in the body. So we have to help everybody address the fat shredding first. So that's why you can eat properly to reduce fat. Okay, but to build muscles, you need to exercise. Okay, which is eventually you will be changing your body composition and therefore changing your metabolism. Alright, so what do you need to know in terms of exercise? Okay, exercise is exercise, but don't anyhow do exercise. In fact, a lot of people, when you talk about you want to do weight management, you say, yeah, I'm so fat, I want to do something. Then a lot of people say, I go and jog, I go to the gym, I do this, I do that. Okay, you have to understand more about exercise. What do you need to do in terms of exercise so that you can really reap the benefit of doing it? If not, you're wasting time only. Alright? Okay, so the first thing first. Alright? We want to talk about is most people are always experiencing overweight problem or even nearing obese problem. In fact, 1 out of 3 person in Singapore is overweight. Okay, so the likelihood is very high. Okay, you hardly hear 1 out of 3 out of Singapore is not enough muscles. It's always too much fat, not enough muscles. So therefore, in most cases, you want to lose fat, you want to lose weight, okay, you have to try to do more cardiac exercises, cardio exercises, exercises that can pump up your heartbeat, okay? And in order to do that, you must make sure that your heartbeat is pumped up to at least 130 beats per minute. Every minute, your heartbeat must beat 130, pump, 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 pump. Okay? And you have to sustain it for at least 15 minutes. Then, with that, your body will then start to burn fat. You know what I mean? So you have to think about it, Alright. Whatever exercise you do, whatever. Okay, always remember one thing. Okay, you have to make sure that you do exercise for at least 15 minutes, and out of which your heartbeat must pump for 130 beats per minute. Anything less than that, you are wasting time. You see? So honestly, this one is really practical tip. I see a lot of people like to go for jog. Say that I want to jog to lose weight. Wow, then they jog. I realize that I walk also faster than you. If I walk also faster than you, then you have to ask yourself already, is your heartbeat reaching 130 beats per minute? If not, you're wasting time. You don't want to go exercise just for few shook purpose only. Okay? So make sure your heartbeat is 130 beats per minute. And then it must be at least for 15 minutes. Which is why, at the Change Your Body community, the one exercise that we always choose to do is the Tabata or the HIIT exercises. We are not saying that it's the most superior exercise compared to any other exercise. Like I said, all exercise is good as long as you can pump up your heartbeat up to 150 beats per minute. Okay? And able to sustain it for 15 minutes at least. Okay? All exercises are good. Okay? But why we choose Tabata or HIIT exercise is because to me, okay, most of us live in the city. Most of us always say that you don't have time. Okay, no time, no time. I think that Tabata or HIIT exercise is the most time effective and time efficient exercise that anybody can try out one. You know what I mean? Because within that 20 minutes or so, not even half an hour, you can pump up your heartbeat quickly to 130 beats per minute, and you can do it for about 15 minutes, and therefore you'll be seeing very real fat burning effect up to at least 150 to 200 calories during that 20 to 30 minutes. Very time efficient, very time effective. And better yet, you can do it indoor, you can do it outdoor. You can do it in your living room, you can do it in your bedroom, you can do it in the corridor, you can do it downstairs at the lift lobby. Okay, anywhere you can do. Weather not affected. And best yet, you don't need any equipment at all. Okay, so you can just do it one. No need equipment. You say, some people say, I'll go gym, I need to go to the gym, then can use the equipment. I don't have the equipment at home. So now today no time to go gym, so I don't need to exercise. These are excuses. Okay, so Tabata. Okay, so this is very important. Alright. Okay. So like I said, regular exercises will change your body composition sustainably. Remember? Okay, you maintain some level of activeness in your lifestyle, and then as you become more active, okay, you are working your muscles, and you'll be really building new muscles. All right, and then when you do new muscles, because you are also doing exercise, you'll be able to lose some fat. So over time, your body composition will change, and eventually, all right, okay, therefore, your BMR will also improve. All right, so maybe I just repeat myself again. Remember, by eating the right food, by eating the right nutrient, okay, in the right amount, you can see that your body fat can drop. Okay, very good one. All right, but in order to gain muscles, you need to resort to exercise other than making sure that you eat also enough protein. All right, okay? So this is very important. It has to go two ways. You cannot just simply exercise, but you don't eat protein, you also don't gain muscles. All right, like I always say, you do a lot of exercise, then you every day go eat bak zhang. You're not going to gain any muscles also. All right, because bak zhang is essentially carbohydrates. All right, only proteins will provide the nutrients for you to build muscles. See, so these are very. I know it's like I only say a few sentences, but it's so there are so much. The information amount is so high, right? You realize one thing, yeah, you have to do exercise and eat protein, and therefore you will gain muscles. But if you are not looking at gaining muscles, right? You just want to lose weight, you just want to lose fat, okay? Without exercises, just eating the right 3 meals, count your calories, and eating the right nutrients, you also can lose weight and lose fat. You know what I mean? Okay? Alright, so yes. So therefore, we go on to the next point, which is really between the weight training and the cardio exercises. So which one should we do? You want to go gym or you want to do cardio? Like I said already, okay? For most people, 1 out of 3 in Singapore typically is overweight. So most of us are always more on the weight problem, fat problem. It's not so much about muscle not enough. Okay? So therefore, you'll be very clear. If you are primarily focused on trying to lose weight and lose body fat, okay, you should always try to do cardio exercises because it can pump up your heartbeat up to 150, 130 beats per minute, and you can sustain it for 15 minutes at least. You know what I mean? You know, you do weight, it's very different. Do weight is always, you know, but it will also help to burn some calories, but it may not necessarily burn fat level. Alright, anyhow, if you are not looking at building muscles, okay, there's no hurry to go into weight training. Okay, if you don't agree with me, also can. I know someone out there always argue with me on this point. Andy Low, correct or not? Okay, make sure you write down in your comments, say why you don't agree with me. Okay, so therefore, yeah, we conduct this meta fitness, which is essentially a group Tabata workout session at the LOFT, or on this Sunday, you can join us at Marina Bay Sands Waterfront Promenade. Okay? Join us, all right, at the promenade. You can do it with us for 30 minutes or so. I guarantee you can burn 150 to 200 calories. And somehow, when you do it at the Marina Bay Sands, right, very effective because a lot of people watching. You die also will do. You do at home, nobody see, then after that you slack a bit, then no, not useful anymore. Okay, so join us on this Sunday, okay? All right, we will send out the information again, and then you can know more. All right. But one thing is that at this community of Change Your Body, one thing we want to do is that really we want to encourage everybody to do it with us. So, you know, for the 2023 CYB Train and Fit Challenge, all right, we actually want to motivate and encourage all our challengers to join us for this workout. So, we conduct the workout either at the LOFT community or at Marina Bay Sands, right? At least up to 3 times a week, all right? And over 12 weeks, if you can, over 8 weeks, if you can join us at least for 12 times, only 12 times, assuming one time only 30 minutes, 12 times, it's only 6 hours. If you can join us for 6 hours of workout, okay, we will give you this personalized, what I call that, thermal bottle. Yeah, can see it now? Now must shoot me already. I take the bottle, you must shoot me. Yeah, correct. Yeah, you see, personalized. Yes, very good, right? Wow, amazing. 750 ml capacity with your name. All right, and then this one, if you put in cold water, it can keep cold for 12 hours. If you put in hot water, it can keep hot for 24 hours. Wow, amazing, right? So, yeah, challengers, join us in our Meta Fitness this Sunday. Okay? All right. So, very quickly, this is all about our Meta Fitness. Okay, now, therefore, in the summary, right, remember, 30% of proper weight management really relies on activeness and workouts. But more importantly, 70% you also have to eat right also. Okay, this thing go hand in hand. Okay, like we said earlier, okay, you can never exercise yourself out of a bad diet. At the same time, okay, if you are eating right, you probably can lose fat and lose weight. But you want to gain muscles, you must eat right and also do exercise. So this is the overall approach. Okay, last but not least, before we go, the question is, very important question, do I really need to exercise? Of course, most of our friends here will say no, right? Do you really need to exercise? Yes. Nobody likes exercise, I realize, okay? You can do, like what I would say, can sit, you will never stand. Correct? Can lie down, you will never sit. Most people are like that. Okay, so essence is, what I'm trying to say is that this really corresponds to what we said earlier. You don't really have to start exercising in any of your weight control. If your main aim is all about losing fat and losing weight. Because just by eating right, you'll be able to achieve that. But if your goals is really about building muscles, then you have to do exercise and you have to eat the right protein, nutrients. Then you will really come in very effective. All right, yes. So I hope this clear a lot of our questions that our challenges may have. And if you are watching us for the first time, okay, my name is CHEONG, and we are Change Your Body community. And tonight we are talking about effective tips for everyone and anyone who are looking for that breakthrough in your weight management. All right, so we have been sharing quite a bit. If you missed that, okay, later you can go back, rewind, and watch from the start again, okay? And also share with your friend, all right? Yeah, so as part of our support for all our challenges in the 2023 CYB Trim and Fit Challenge, all right, we want to make sure that our friends are really working hard on a week-by-week basis. And like I said, we want to see everybody succeed with the challenge. We are not asking people to join the challenge and then we are not doing anything about it. We want to make sure that everybody get adequate support on a week-by-week basis. That's why on this Sunday, all right, and in fact every Sunday, we always encourage all our challengers to come back, okay? Yvonne, please come back and weigh, all right? Pinan, please come back and weigh, okay? Yong Sok, please come back and weigh, understand or not? And ET must come back and weigh, alright? Because we want to check everybody. Jiamin must come back and weigh, yeah, correct. Yeah, must check everybody is making progress on a weekly basis. Alright? If not outside our mind, you don't weigh, you also don't know one, okay? So one of the things is that we really want to find out how are you progressing and check if we need to help you specifically to help to make sure that you have the breakthrough that you need. If you don't come and weigh out, we really don't know what's happening. So at Change Your Body community, with the 2023 CYB Train and Fit Challenge, yes, this is all the kind of support that you'll be looking at when you join us as a community and for the challenges. Okay, so if you're interested to join us also, even if you're not the challengers, yes, join us on this Sunday and use the InBody 770 Body Composition Analyzer to weigh yourself. At least you can find out what is your BMR, you can find out what is your ideal weight, you can find out what do you need to do in terms of losing fat or building muscles to reach your ideal weight. And therefore, you know, you can really know very clearly what you need to do, and there's no guesswork involved. So on this Sunday, you can join us, all right, at 1 p.m., all right, to check what are you made of. So important, isn't it? Okay? Yeah. So if you're interested, please let us know in your comment box, and then we'll be reaching out to you, and we hope to see you on this Sunday. And therefore, yeah, before we go, remember, okay, like this video, make sure you share with your friends, and then we will be coming back next week with more weekly practical tips for all our challenges for the 2023 CYB Train and Fit Challenge, and also at the same time to all our friends out there who need that breakthrough in your weight management. Okay, so thank you for tuning in. My name is CHEONG. We are Change Your Body Community. We'll be back next week. See you soon. Bye bye.